This is ABC7 News at 5:30. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Welcome back. The epicenter of Veterans Day services on the Suncoast may have been the Sarasota National Cemetery this afternoon.
Bishop Frank Dwayne celebrated a Catholic memorial mass in Patriot Plaza. ABC7's Ray Collins is just back from this service and joins us now. Ray.
Haley and Scott, a beautiful place, a sunny day, and emotions at the surface. This is Jeanette Gray's first Veterans Day at Sarasota's National Cemetery. But sadly, she's been here many times in the past 5 months.
My husband just passed away June 6th, and I come here often. It's a beautiful place.
Her husband served with the Marines in Vietnam and earned a Purple Heart. Jeanette was one of hundreds who came to the cemetery on this Veterans Day. Some came to visit a loved one, while others came to attend a mass led by Bishop Frank Dwayne.
I just think it's great all the people in the Sarasota area, so many of our Catholic faithful come out for this Mass and honor the veterans.
Do you think veterans get enough credit in this country?
No, not at all. I think sometimes they're forgotten. We take for granted what's been done and just kind of move on.
But on this day, no one was moving on. Everyone here was taking the time to honor those who served our country. But for Jeanette and many others here, it's not an easy day.
Very emotional.
I asked the bishop how it felt to lead the veterans service, and he said it was humbling. Scott?
All right, Ray, thank you so much. We now know the fate of 80-plus voter challenges made against Anna Maria Island residents. Former City Commissioner Charles Webb filed a challenge against 82 registered voters and 16 mail-in voters, saying they were not residents of the area. The challenge questioned the individual's right to vote here, and those casting ballots on Election Day were forced to use a provisional ballot. But after Manatee County Canvassing Board reviewed those registrations, only 2 of the challenges were upheld, and the remaining votes were counted. But that isn't enough for some of those challenged voters.
If you have a good reason to challenge someone's vote, there are procedures and methods for you to do that correctly. But in this situation, there is no reasoning for it. And when you frivolously file a challenge to someone's vote, every single time you do that, that's a misdemeanor under Florida law.
I'm well aware of the penalties. It is not frivolous. Frivolous is, I don't like my neighbors, so I'm going to file an objection against them. That's frivolous. When just the very basis that they are registered at a vacation rental, and that vacation rental rents weekly, that meets the burden. And then we went further than that.
Keith says she will be filing a complaint with the state attorney's office and hopes prosecutors will consider misdemeanor charges.
In the spirit of the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday, Ringling College Art and Design, some students there, they take to pen and paper to give thanks to those who support the school. Both faculty and students coming together today to write thank you notes. The notes will go out to benefactors, contributors, and donors who have given money to the school and paved the financial way for students to obtain an education. One of those students was a young lady all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa.
It means the world to me to be able to be in the States and studying here. So I just said thank you. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for being a parent for me away from home and giving me the chance to come study, further my education.
Videos offering thanks were also made, and exclusive appreciative artist t-shirts were given out.
That's a neat idea.
It is. It's a great idea.
All right, Bob Harrigan is off tonight, and Steve Newman in with some delightful weather for us all.
Well, Scott, this is the time of year things start to happen, like the sand sculpture competition and all these other outdoor activities, and the weather generally cooperates as it is this weekend. Light northerly dry winds, which makes it just feel refreshing out. A few high clouds passing over from the subtropical jet, but there's not a raindrop to be found anywhere in the Sunshine State, and certainly not along the Sun Coast right now. Temperatures across our viewing area have cooled off into the mid-70s after highs near 80 today, and our overnight lows are going to slowly cool off the 60s to the mid and upper 50s by dawn. Our complete weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Be right back.
Thank you, Steve. New developments being made behind closed doors at Trump Tower in New York. President-elect Donald Trump is working on transition plans, one of which is deciding who will fill hundreds of jobs in his administration, including key cabinet positions. The search for a possible chief of staff includes his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, campaign CEO Steve Bannon, and Republican National Chairman Reince Priebus. Trump is also focused on how to turn his campaign promises into reality while working to build unity in our country and with foreign allies.
Mexico's president says that he's eager to work with President-elect Trump, but no way they will pay for a wall. But I think the world is waiting to see exactly what Mr. Trump's foreign policy positions will be.
The executive transition team is now being led by Vice President-elect Mike Pence. He took over for Chris Christie. Other members include 3 of his children, Ivanka, Donald Jr., and Eric.
A clean sweep for Republicans in Washington has left Democrats wondering what to do next. ABC's Janae Norman breaks down who's throwing their name in the hat to help turn the party around.
Changing directions and shifting strategies could be next for Washington Democrats following the devastating blow that losing the White House landed and reestablished Republican control in the House and Senate.
We have to rebuild from what has been a tragedy.
On MSNBC, former DNC chair Howard Dean expressing interest in again taking the reins and reaching out to young voters.
They're going to be they already are the largest demographic group in the country, and they are the group that voted most heavily for Hillary Clinton.
Former Maryland governor and presidential candidate Martin O'Malley also throwing his name in the hat, tweeting, "We need to reform our nominating process, articulate a bold progressive." Bold progressive Bernie Sanders tweeting out, "The next DNC chair must understand the dire need to listen to working families. Keith Ellison is that person."
This is a young Muslim American from Minnesota who represents a new generation of leaders in Congress.
A win for Ellison could signal a significant shift for Democrats. The party's left-wing members feeling emboldened, arguing their progressive candidates excited voters more than institutional political elites like Hillary Clinton. California Representative Maxine Waters saying on MSNBC that Ellison stands a chance.
I think that he offers a new direction for the Democratic Party, and I think he's going to get a lot of support.
Things could get worse for Democrats before they get better. In about 2 years, they'll be defending nearly 24 Senate seats, a handful of those in deep red states. That has the potential of giving Republicans a filibuster-proof majority, which could lead the way to pushing a conservative agenda. Janae Norman, ABC News, Washington.
President Obama is looking to make Donald Trump his prime topic of discussion on his last trip abroad. The president leaves Monday for a 6-day trip to Greece, Germany, and Peru. He'll meet with leaders and attend an Asia Economic Summit in Peru. The trip is supposed to be a goodbye tour and a chance to boost support for Obama's agreements on Iran's nuclear program, trade, and climate change. But his advisors say they expect to face questions about how Trump's election will affect those deals. President-elect Trump has vowed to renegotiate or withdraw from those deals.
After more than 2 years, residents living in Flint, Michigan are getting fresh water. A federal judge has ordered Michigan state officials to deliver bottled water to homes in Flint after learning their water was tainted with lead. The motion for home delivery of safe drinking water was filed as part of a case brought under the Safe Drinking Water Act. The water delivery is to start immediately. It's considered a minor victory for city officials and residents there.
Here at home, Philippi State Park is getting ready to celebrate 100 years this weekend. The celebration kicks off tomorrow with an archaeological dedication. People can learn the rich history of that park, from Seminole Indian Wars of the 1800s to the ancient Minnesota encampment that dates back nearly 3,000 years. There will also be a circus show and live music. Festivities begin at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning at the park. Still up next, still to come tonight, people are not the only ones looking to spend their golden years here on the Suncoast.
How one 12-year-old dog is helping raise awareness for older pets in local shelters that are up for adoption.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. for a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Alex Karras Lincoln's holiday sales event is here. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $269 per month, or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Sun Coast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Rich finishes, beautiful colors, and over 1,000 different fabrics and leathers to choose from. With Bassett Custom Furniture at Bacon's Furniture and Design, you can design every room to match your own unique style, and every piece is quality handcrafted right here in America. Come in today and we'll guarantee your Bassett Custom Furniture will be shipped before the holidays. With our complimentary design service, start designing, start loving. Only at Bacon's Furniture and Design in Sarasota. Nobody beats Bacon's.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called three-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dottoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
Hundreds will be walking at Nathan Benderson Park this weekend for the annual Walk to End Alzheimer's. Please come join us. The walk is the world's largest event to raise awareness and funds for Alzheimer's. It's put on by the Alzheimer's Association, and it is tomorrow morning. Registration begins at 8 and the walk starts at 9. We'll be out there and hope you can put on your purple and come join us for this fantastic cause. Many people know the joy of bonding with their dog or cat over time, but there are fewer potential pet owners who may consider adopting an older pet. ABC7's Alex Redmond joins us with what you should know if a senior pet is in your future. Alex.
Thanks, Haley. Puppies and kittens are delightful, but their cuteness is often accompanied with obedience training and a little accident here or there. Adopting a senior pet, however, can bring great rewards.
Birthday to you.
Mia, an adorable, spunky, and friendly bull terrier, is celebrating her 12th birthday.
Pets are living into the high teens, 20 even is not unusual for a dog. And adopting an older pet, even 10, 12 years of age, they can live another 5 years.
Veterinarian Dr. Howard Small says senior pets have perks that puppies and kittens are still working out.
Because it's already been through the housebreaking, they don't want to go through the puppy training, and an older pet tends to be a little more calm.
Adoption fees for older pets like Mia, who's been at Bishop Animal Shelter for more than 5 years, are often drastically reduced. She can go to her forever home for just $25, a small price to pay for such a rich emotional reward.
She is, at this age, she is completely endeared to us and to our family.
Rachel Tompkins says her 14-year-old dachshund Madison is more beloved than a puppy.
Each time that I think that she may not be along much longer, she surprises me and perks back up.
So Dr. Small says there are great benefits to adopting an older dog. One of them is if you adopt from a shelter, they probably already know the health history of that dog. And also, if you're older yourself, it's a great thing to consider.
When you adopt an older pet, have it vetted initially, go to your veterinarian, have a general physical exam done. Look at the teeth, look at the ears, look at the skin. These are signals of general health.
Have it checked for parasites and heartworms, says Dr. Small. The pet should be clear of these before adoption.
Baseline blood work is always a good idea. We check kidney function, check liver values, make sure this pet is going to be healthy for you moving forward.
Sometimes older pets are abandoned.
So finding that perfect home is a great opportunity to take this pet in and give it a nice place to live out the rest of its life.
Happy birthday to you.
Dr. Small says the healthiest diets are not commercial pet foods commonly found at the market, and the best are for seniors pets are senior diets.
And Alex, I know you have a special heart for senior pets.
I do. I always adopt a senior pet. So when one of my pets passes, I get an older pet. And plus, the older I get, the older the pets that I adopt are getting. Because the last thing that you want to do is leave this earth and then leave your beloved pet to fend for themselves without making sure that they're cared for.
So we really hope someone goes out and adopts Mia.
Oh, she
needs it.
Adorable. She spent more than half her life over at Bishop, and they treat her incredibly well. But this young
she's
lady,
ready to go home. So if you want to adopt her, please contact Bishop. Thank you, Alex. Now let's head over to Steve and take a look at our forecast.
Haley, this time yesterday, I was walking across the bridge with my camera, taking some beauty shots for social media and to use here on the air. And it's almost identical conditions, I have to tell you. As I walked over the bridge and around to Island Park, it was just an incredible evening, and we're getting another one tonight. The air is fresh, the air is dry, and it's going to stay that way right on through Saturday and Sunday. 76 the current temperature, dew point 54, humidity 46% with that west-northwest wind at 10 miles an hour. Our high this afternoon, just a tad warmer than normal, 82. Last night's low, just a little cooler than normal. It's going to stay that way pretty much for another day or two. It's been as cold as 40 degrees back in 1956. Across Florida right now, temperatures in the 70s, except cooling into the 60s. In the northeast and across the Panhandle, Key West, almost 80 right now. And across our viewing area, temperatures in the mid and upper 70s. It's right now Longboat Key 71, Siesta 71 as well. Now, our weather's being controlled by two factors, that light, gentle, dry northerly breeze and also a subtropical jet bringing high clouds over the southeastern United States from time to time, but they don't bear any rain, nor will they right on through the weekend. And that's pretty clear from the radar scope sweeping, trying really hard to find one little shower, but there's none to be found with the humidity we have and the dry air aloft as well. The tropics are beginning to calm down as well. We still have about 3 weeks left in our hurricane season officially at any rate. General trades blowing across the Caribbean and no suspect areas. We hope it stays that way for the rest of the season until the 1st of December. If you've just joined us from up north, it's going to be cool tonight in the 30s, but right now it's 51 at New York City, 77 at Dallas. It's going to be raining in the Pacific Northwest and Northern California over the weekend. Now, here is the rapid refresh model. It only goes out a few hours. You can see overnight those gentle northerly winds will continue with us, but a little cloud from time to time, but mostly those high cirrus clouds passing between us and the moon, which will be overhead all night. So another cool night in store. If you think 57 or 58 is cool, I think it's just perfect. Sunny and mild all weekend long, and then a little stationary front will wobble down over us on Monday and Tuesday, bringing us a chance of showers early part of next week. If you get to go out on the water tomorrow, another beautiful day for that too. Northeast winds in the morning, northern in the afternoon, 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 feet or less. Ban inland waters will have a light chop. If you're going to that sand sculpture contest, Siesta high tomorrow, 81. Water temperature 74. UV index 5. You still need the sunscreen if you're going out there. Here's my forecast for tonight. Clear and fresh with a low temperature about 58 degrees. Winds becoming calm overnight. And for tomorrow, a mostly sunny day with high temperatures about 82 over the area. And the 7-day outlook shows that front sagging over us, bringing a 50% chance of rain on Monday and Tuesday, but pretty much nice weather through all of next week. That's your weather.
Thank you, Steve. Now to Suncoast Traffic Watch. We're still seeing a lot of congestion on I-75 in Sarasota. That is heading northbound, but going southbound, traffic is flowing nicely into South County.
2 local businesses are making sure all veterans have a computer to keep in touch with their friends and family. Bradenton PC Repair and Last 7 Studios in Bradenton kicking off a drive today collecting used devices. They're looking for any old laptops or desktop computers you may have lying around. The devices will then be refurbished and given to veterans. Donations are welcome anytime during normal business hours. This initiative will be taking place for the rest of the year. They've been doing this now for 4 years. Great program. Also, if you're a veteran and you still haven't decided what you're going to eat tonight, here's a few suggestions that won't cost you much. Listed on your screen are freebies and deals for both active duty members and veterans today. Bob Evans is offering free meals, and at Red Lobster and Longhorn Steakhouse, a free appetizer or dessert. Olive Garden and Chili's are offering a free entree, and a free coffee or donut are waiting for veterans at Dunkin' Donuts. And at IHOP, you can get a free stack of red, white, and blue pancakes. Most of these offers require proof of ID or just wear your uniform.
This may burst a few holiday bubbles. The new Nintendo Classic is already sold out. Nintendo just released the throwback version yesterday for $60, but Amazon is already out of them. Best Buy, GameStop, and Target are only selling the NES Classic in stores, but there is some good news. If you really want the gaming system, sellers on eBay are offering them for $1,000.
Wow.
$1,000 to get an old game system, you know, obviously redone, but the old style. It's funny how retro has become so attractive and so cool. We've advanced so far, but then we want to go back and do all the old nostalgic stuff. Yep.
We'll be right back with more. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School, serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Enjoy fine wine, craft beer, and delicious foods, all while supporting a great cause at the 15th Annual Suncoast Food and Wine Festival, Saturday, November 12th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Sarasota Polo Club. Taste hundreds of wines from around the world and sample cuisine from the area's finest restaurants. Watch live cooking demonstrations from local chefs and take part in a silent auction to bid on creative prize packages that will delight any foodie or wine connoisseur. The event will feature live music by Kettle of Fish. There's free parking, and all proceeds benefit a variety of local charities and Rotary Club projects. Don't miss this year's Suncoast Food and Wine Festival, Saturday, November 12th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Sarasota Polo Club. For tickets and information, visit suncoastfoodandwinefest.com.
The official salon of ABC7.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPB.
Are you considering joint replacement or revision surgery? Consider this. Dr. Edward Stolarski has performed thousands of successful joint replacement procedures and trained surgeons from all over the world. Using advanced technologies, Dr. Stolarski is able to perform some of the most complex surgeries.
I wish I knew about Dr. Stolarski much sooner.
After the surgery, I don't have any pain. It's like I've got a 16-year-old hip.
My name's Ed Stolarski. What I really do is I give people back their life.
Schedule a consultation today.
Robert De Niro is pretty disappointed about Donald Trump being elected president.
Yeah, the actor says he might move to Italy, and the country apparently is ready for him. A group there says they want to make De Niro president of a small central Italy region, but just for a day. De Niro would be commander-in-chief over an ancestral region of Molise. His great-grandparents emigrated from Italy in 1890. There's no word yet if De Niro is accepting that invitation.
It is a family affair in theaters this weekend. The holiday comedy Almost Christmas is about a man hoping to reunite his dysfunctional family without any drama. Huh, that's hilarious. Well, at least until Christmas. We'll see how that works out. This comedy stars Danny Glover. Also premiering, Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner in Arrival, a sci-fi thriller about trying to communicate with aliens who land around the globe. And the dark thriller Shut In, starring Naomi Watts, which sat on the shelf for nearly a year before being premiered, is also out.
Finally, another mannequin challenge to show you. This one features First Lady Michelle Obama, LeBron James, and the world champion Cleveland Cavaliers. The team took up the freezing opportunity while visiting the White House yesterday. The Cavs later tweeting the experience and captioning it, "Freezing our White House visit in time forever with the FLOTUS."
That's cool.
And watch LeBron, though, here.
Okay.
He's not quite frozen.
Oh, he's
You can
cheating.
see it, yeah. He blinks.
He's trying hard. I saw one with the gymnastics team, and they were trying to hold all those like gymnastics poses.
Wow.
They were shaking a little.
Yeah,
So I don't blame them. Yeah, we'll be right back.